the podcast on Fleek. It's Misha POBG, August Tashe, Chewy the First, 666. What's the story, brother?
None much. That was a nice intro. That was very
Did you
Irish.
like that?
That was very Irish.
As Irish as can be.
Yeah, as Irish as you can get.
Everybody will have to forgive my crappy signal if there's any jump in the sound, and there will be drop in the camera. I don't have internet at the moment, and I'm doing this from my phone, and I'm nestled up against the back door to try and get the best reception on my phone.
Looks cozy.
It is cozy. It's a nice warm gaff. But you know what it's like? PlayStation Network.
Ha 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 ha. That's exactly what
Did
it's
you
like.
hear?
About PlayStation Network?
Yeah.
No,
71 hours of online connectivity they've had since Christmas Day.
again.
Yeah,
Didn't that happen last year?
It's the 6th of January. Last year they said they're going to do it to both of us. When I say us, I mean us, Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
And they did Steam last year as well, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
So a new crew came along and said they're going to take them down this year. And Xbox were like, no, we'd be having none of that.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation got shafted, and it's still down. And do you know the way Call of Duty was always with Xbox?
What do you mean?
Call of Duty had a deal with Xbox where we get the DLC. We always got the DLC a month before PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And those circuit games, the MLG leagues, the whole lot of it was all done on Xbox, on 360, right? They switched that around for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and PlayStation got the contract for all of the early DLC for Black Ops 3 and on, right? Because the contract ended at Xbox, and PlayStation was out selling the Xbox.
It was outselling the
Like
Xbox on
3-4 times
PlayStation on Black Ops 3.
The PlayStation, no, the PlayStation itself, as you know, outsold the Xbox like almost 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Alright? Now, they've always had these issues with the online, with the live play, but still outsold the Xbox by a million miles. So Xbox, anyway, back on topic. The esports and MLG is all on PlayStation now, instead of being on Xbox. But because of all of the trouble that they've had, they had to delay the start of the esports season for 1 month because of the issues with the PlayStation Network.
Fuck that.
So
PlayStation.
the PlayStation people will be giving out saying, "Oh, you have to pay." No, Xbox have to pay for their life, but you get what you pay for, you know.
Well, that's it. It's like everything. It's like the more you pay, the better the service you're gonna get with everything. No matter what. I don't care what anyone says. You're like, oh, I can get it cheaper here. I can do it that way, this way, that way. You know, all you have to do is a little bit of tweaking this way. Pay the extra bit of money, get the premium service, and just be fucking happy.
100%.
Yeah, 72 hours since Christmas.
And now there's only three. Like it adds up to 3 days that they've had the connectivity for.
3 days. And you,
apart from that, they've been stuck offline.
And you know what happened as well? Actually, H1Z1 is Sony. That went down for a whole day. Now it makes sense to me. That went down for the whole day there the other day. I was absolutely gutted. I couldn't even stream that day. I was set up, ready, sat down, had it all set up. Stream was ready to go, and couldn't get onto H1Z1. None of us, all of us were messaging each other. No one could get onto it. Went on to like Twitch, went on to YouTube. Everybody that was streaming at the time when it went down were like watching highlights on their stream just to get the viewers there. And it was gone for a while, and it's been DDoSed ever since, and there's been like mad connections. Yeah, today just before this, now when you called me the first time, I was actually in a game, and everybody it like dropped connection from the server for a second, so everybody's body stood still in the same spot. So I'm driving around, there's just like people running on a spot, and I'm like killing them, but then as soon as I kill them, my character gets locked to that spot until I drive somewhere else and kill someone else. Then he's locked to that spot. So
I was watching your H1Z1 stream the other day, and I didn't know there was like full-on vehicle like this.
Yeah. There's a few different types. There's 3 different cars. There's a brown Jeep, green Jeep, and a police car. And then there's these quad bikes, which are absolutely useless.
Is it right? 1 billion times better than War Z.
I wouldn't jump to the whole billion times better. I would say it is better.
Okay, so there is objectives to H1Z1, like especially you're playing Battle Royale all the time. I know that, right? And there wasn't really objectives in War Z. DayZ. DayZ was when I played it was DayZ. I only played a few times when it changed to War Z. Yeah. Now the biggest problem with playing Wars.
Well, DayZ and War Z were two different games. One by Bohemia, one by Hammerpoint.
Oh, okay. Wars changed its name to Survival Stories. That's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. They were sued by the
Warner Brothers when the War Z film came out.
Movie came out because they felt that they were jumping on the bandwagon. What I thought was stupid because the actual company that originally started it was called Wars Inc. WARZ.Inc. So like their game was called War Z. I thought they had a good battle to go to court with. It's like our company is called War Z. Like
yeah, but if Warner Brothers says I'm going to take you to court unless you fuck off, you just fuck off.
Yeah. Which they eventually did change to Infestation Survivor Stories.
But anyway, with DayZ.
Yeah.
Person?
DayZ's Bohemia, which is the we played it on the mod of Arma 2. Operation
2, yeah. So
Arrowhead, yeah.
In order to start playing that game, by the time I actually eventually got on the game with you and Jen and Mark holding my hand all the way through, I felt like a fucking hacker. Do you know the hassle you have to go through to get into that game?
Oh, you do, yeah. You have to literally bend over backwards. You have to buy Arma 2. You have to buy Operation Hammerpoint. Arrowhead. Operation Arrowhead. You have to launch both games to the menu to actually get it to the point where it's registered you've played the games. Then you have to install the DayZ. What was it? DayZ Commander, the launcher. Then you had to install the modded maps and get the new patch for the mod. And then make sure that when you were connecting to whatever server, you had to make sure that they had the same version that you had installed. And if they didn't, you had to uninstall your version and reinstall the new. It literally was like it was like you were making your own game. It was like you're writing your own code. It's like by the time you actually get in, you get your characters on game, you feel so accomplished. You're like, I have hacked the world.
Yet still, you have to walk 8 miles to get a fucking. The reason why that popped into my head was you were when you were playing the other day on H1, you saw a Jeep, you got into it and drove away. Yeah?
Yeah.
You weren't foraging for 3 weeks. You find a wheel one day, a wheel the next day.
I remember that with DayZ.
Do you remember that?
And you found the car and you were like, yes.
If the car wasn't complete,
all broke.
Yeah, if the car wasn't complete in any way, like if the windscreen was broken, you weren't able to drive the car.
Yeah, and you had to go like not only find the glass, but you had to like find like wheels, engine, sparks, everything. But good thing about H1Z1 is great when you're driving your car. You can before you getting out of the car, you can take the spark plugs out of it, leap out your car, go in, say scavenge an entire apartment block. So someone comes up to your car,
get your car robbed.
Yeah, but everybody takes the sparks because there's 2 things that is not going to make the car go. One's the sparks, one's the battery. The battery weighs 1,000. Sparks only weighs 250. So if you've got yourself a military backpack, always drag your battery out, because the amount of people that'll like say take the sparks out of their truck, be driving it, flip it upside down, get it stuck upside down, and have it blow up on them. So then they've got sparks in their backpack. And so if you park up, take your sparks out, think you're deadly, you run inside. Yeah. Someone's after destroying their car, they're after jumping into yours and driving off, and you're left now standing there with sparks in your hand and no car going.
So if you pulled up outside like a hospital or something, and then took your spark plugs out, and then went into the hospital, and somebody blew up your car, you have spark plugs in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
yeah
that would happen. That would happen a
throws
lot.
grenades. Yeah, yeah. Like I do that. I'd be like, if I'm even driving a car and I'm like just flying along and I see someone go into a building, I'll either try run over first, take the battery out, or if I've got like say 400 or 500 rounds from my AR, I'll just pump 2 clips into it and make it blow up, and then drive off and be like, good luck running into the safe zone now, buddy. They see me trolling.
But yeah, PlayStation down again, and they had this trouble all the way through PlayStation 3 as well. It's nothing new.
Yeah,
it's nothing new.
It's nothing, and that's the main argument that I would make to like if I play PC most of the time, but if there was any console that I'd ever go back to, any console that I would ever buy, like I don't have any of the new gen consoles, but if I had the money in my hand and I walked into a GameStop or walked into HMV or something like that, and I was looking, and there's the PlayStation 4 and there's the Xbox One, no ifs, ands, or buts, I'm going for the Xbox. Like it's not a contest for me at all.
Yeah. I'm the same myself.
Like I'm not one of them to hang on to, you know, that the race, the new console race, and they were saying, oh, Xbox are being snidey and they're being smart and they're being slimy about everything. They said that they were going to do this and there was going to be 100% connectivity on all the time and they can tap in through your Kinect and all that. I don't care.
Yeah, they fucked up. Like if they had said nothing and PlayStation had pushed the way they did, the sales would have been even.
Yeah.
You know, because Xbox didn't have to push anything.
They
but
didn't.
They fucked up.
They had the market straight away. They
didn't have to say anything. They had the market, and they had Xbox players are loyal, you know. But there's always, every year, there's a whole new batch of gamers that come in.
Yeah.
You know, so the younger crowd get more and more, and the older crowd get less and less. So if you don't change with it, tell you what, don't piss off the people that are already going to buy the console.
Yeah.
They would have already sold, here's what we're going to do. You're not going to be able to swap games with your mates, and you have to keep your camera on at all times.
Yeah, like, I don't know what they were doing with that, like, but at the end of the day, it was not going to stop me. If I was going to buy a console, it wasn't going to stop me from buying the Xbox.
I was never going to buy a PlayStation.
Yeah. I was swayed at one point. I was thinking, will I, won't I? Because there was an awful lot of people that I know that were saying, like, oh, no, I'll just get the PlayStation. But then I was thinking, like, EIC are 100% loyal to Xbox when it comes to gaming. 100% loyal to Xbox. And, like...
That's our clan, by the way, the Irish clan.
Oh, yeah. That would make more sense. People would be like, what the fuck is EIC?
Google it, bitch.
Is this one of these new fucking fangled bleeding sayings like hashtag Schmavo?
Schmavo.
Schmavo.
Oh, there's a UFC game coming out. The trailer dropped for it yesterday on EA.
Oh yeah. Rousey and McGregor on the cover. On the case.
Yeah, and in the trailer they have Ronda against Holly Holm, and Holly Holm is in the champion's colours and Ronda is in the white.
Ooh. Well, it makes sense considering fucking
proper order.
Yeah. No point in just sort of big open Rousey for the money she makes.
The game looks very good. Do you ever watch the videos where they have people that imitate Goldberg and Rogan, the two commentators, and they commentate on gameplay from UFC game where it's glitched to fuck.
Oh yes, and they're like on the ground, and then all this few man's outside the cage, and he's like up against the cage. Yeah, I've seen some videos of that. That's funny, and it's like body like.
And now it looks like Demetrius Johnson is trying the dislocated demon move.
yeah.
And now he's doing it from outside the cage.
And he has picked him up with mind control and is dropping him on his back. He's going slamming outside in the ground. Yeah. It's good. It's good stuff.
We'll stick a link for that in the description. That's a class video. There's a few of them actually. That's
good.
That airsoft video yesterday, a man that kept shooting him in the lip was pretty good as well.
Oh, here I went on it after you sent that to me. You know the headshot one. You sent it onto the chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did the whole YouTube thing where you just like you get lost in the ooh that's next.
Yeah, you go down the
That's
rabbit
next.
hole.
Ooh that's next. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I got
yeah,
to one
same.
where it was like it got to the point where it was like cheaters in airsoft, people that don't call their hits.
No.
And it's like
Yeah,
people,
good one. Good
people,
one.
yeah, people with GoPros. I actually fished my GoPro out, so I'm gonna like hook that up to my gun. God.
Is it gonna?
Disconnected that from the computer. You get that little. I'm gonna stick that to my gun or to my headset or something like that. Maybe to my head, so that like it'll follow me around kind of thing. And record.
I think the gun. The podcast that I listened to, right, Painkiller already, and they did a paintball meetup, right? And Kyle, one of the hosts, is FPS Russia. Do you remember FPS Russia from years ago?
Yeah.
Right, so
I
still watch him all the time. Hello, my friends. He got, right, you'll have to check out the videos that he did for it. He got a scorpion stew. So it's black jacket, desert camera. Then at the back came held a camera here, so you had like third person view. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he had a camera on his scope, same way as that guy did in that video that I showed you, and he had a GoPro as well. And he had AR-15 and had a drum mag that had 1,100 shots and could empty the clip in 11 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Hello, my friends.
And he had these shots that were rifled at the top, and they were bang accurate.
Fuck.
You getting an echo, or is that just me?
No, I'm not getting no echo. But yeah, no, the YouTube troll that I went on, like, just went down that rabbit hole. Got to this one point where it's like some of the airsoft sites in America look class. Like, do you remember Favela?
Yeah, I've seen Favela, I've seen Nuketown.
Yeah, there's a whole airsoft like place that's Favela, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh.
And your man's like the little courtyard part, with the kind of the
football pitch.
No, not with the football pitches. Like little small courtyards. Like you're up in the windows of the building, you're looking down. There's like an archway you go through, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Your man comes through the archway, and the guy's got the GoPro on his head, and he's aiming down, and he shoots your man twice as he comes through, and like your man just keeps running through the courtyard and across and underneath him, and he's like, you can see him hanging out the building, like, dude, I shot you, call your hits. And your man comes up the stairs behind him and does the pop up bang, and like there's rules on some CQB sites, like close quarter sites, where you don't shoot if you're within 8 feet, because it just really fucking hurts. And you just say bang instead if you catch them off guard, and that means you've shot them, they're dead, kind of thing. We play in a site in Tala here that doesn't have that rule. You shoot if you're an inch away or if you're 10 feet away, kind of thing.
Nice.
But your man pops up and does the bang, and the dude goes like, no, I shot you coming across the courtyard, take your hits. And he turns and he shoots him in the crotch, like point blank. He's like, you take your hits, and starts walking off. So your man's like screaming at him, you serious? You fucking serious? So he steps to the top of the stairs and goes full auto on the back of the guy's head, and just like unloads about 60 BBs into the back of your man's head. Now, like, your man was being a dick for not taking his hits to begin with, like, but I don't think he deserved 60 BBs in the back of the head, point blank, because that would wreck. And you just see him going mad. And then I just went on to like loads of different videos of just people not taking the hits, getting shot, and just like trying to hide and pretend that they didn't get hit, kind of thing. Yeah. It's that sick
One of the
rabbit hole.
videos I watched that had these Germans that were playing it. And it sounds so more aggressive when you've got the language of the Nazis playing it.
Nice, she's
nice, schnell.
Nice, she's
but
nice.
hit still hit.
Yeah, you can only imagine what the lads were thinking in World War II. They were like, no, I'm not going to get them, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
go
going in there.
first. What do you mean I'm first? Get the fuck. Get over that hill. They're screaming mad shit at me, man. They're screaming mad shit. Yeah.
New topic.
New topic.
New topic. So you didn't see the Lawler fight the other night, right?
Didn't get a chance to watch it.
The fight was amazing, but there's a shit ton of controversy over it, right? Lawler won by decision. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
It's fine. Everybody knows anyway, right? So Lawler wins by decision. The referee's scorecards had it rounds 2, 3, and 5 to Lawler. And there is not one single person in the whole entire world, apart from those 3 judges, that scored it that way. Right? Everybody had it. Treat. Kind of afterwards, he was like, "Fuck it, I don't care. You know, I got beaten. It doesn't matter. If you want to beat the champion, you have to finish him anyway. So you don't want to be winning by decision." But I thought I'd done enough to do it. And he said, "What are you gonna do now?" And he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna quit."
What?
When he was talking, when he was talking to Ariel Helwani, he goes, "I think that's me. I think I'm done with the fight game now." Right. So Joe Rogan came out and said that the big problem now in the UFC is the scoring system. There's plenty of big problems in the UFC, but there's a massive problem in the scoring system. He said, imagine this, the way football is 4 quarters over there, American football, right? If one team is winning by a point for 3 rounds, and then the other team scores 20 points in the 4th quarter, would the losing team win because they won the first 3 quarters? You know, we said it might work for boxing, which they said it doesn't, but they'd have to come up with something different for the UFC. Because if I was Condit, I'd be fucking pissed as well.
Wait, what way did you score?
He absorbed it. I scored a draw because I had Lawler for a 10-8 round. 2 other rounds were 10-9. So
Lawler got bashed in one of the rounds, did he?
Lawler got bashed in 3 rounds. Lawler got bashed in 3 rounds. Won 1 round, the 5th round, and in I think it was the 1st or the 2nd round, whichever one I said earlier on, he won. He battered him, and it was a 10-9 round.
10-8, you mean?
10-8 round, yeah. So I had it as a draw, but I can see more where when people say it was Condit's win rather than Lawler's win.
Yeah.
But if I was Lawler, I'd be fucking pissed.
And what did Lawler say about it? Did he say that he felt that he won decisively, or like, you know, that he thought that the refs did the right thing and called the right call?
Look, you know Lawler, he's not gonna cause any shit. He's not gonna say anything. He was like, "I'm a fucking warrior. I'm here to do my job." First thing he said when it was done, he says, "Here, Condit, let's do it again. Let's do it again." When the fight was over, he was like, "Great fight, let's do it again." They both held their hands up. They both got tired against the cage. You know, amazing fight. Like, and it's the same mutual respect that Lawler and McDonald had that time as well. You know.
Yeah.
And then when the results were read out, Lawler did look relieved. Condit looked devastated. And then when Rogan went over to Lawler, the first thing Lawler said was, "Here, rematch, let's do it again, let's do it again."
Yeah, there's nothing worse than that. Like the lad that I used to train with, he's over in Canada now fighting, and he's actually he's fighting in a federation that just gets broadcasted on TV over there now. And I caught his last fight.
What's he doing, kickboxing or MMA or what?
MMA.
Oh, cool.
And I caught his last
Irish
fight.
Lad?
He's an Irish lad. But I caught his last fight, and he like, it was only a 2-round fight. It wasn't a 3-round fight, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how, but the refs went on your man's side. Like, Eddie battered him. Like, Eddie used to be a boxer, so stand up, your man couldn't touch it. Eddie had too much movement. He wasn't landing in. Eddie was landing a lot of jabs, like an amateur boxer does. A lot of jabs, not a lot of power, but an awful lot to count. He tried taking Eddie down. Eddie didn't let him take him down, and Eddie actually caught a takedown in the second, I think it was. But the judges scored it 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 to your man, that he won both rounds, even though like he didn't score any takedowns.
And is that the 2 rounds? Is that the 2 round scoring that they had here? There's a guy that I was working with, Neno, a Croatian dude, that was doing. So he was a kickboxer in Croatia, and when he came here, he was doing MMA, and he would travel up to Northern Ireland for his fights, and they were 2 rounds. And if somebody was a winner after 2 rounds, it was over. And it was the way the Ultimate Fighter scored, you know.
Yeah.
If it's a draw, they go for another round.
But
and they got €50.
50 a fight?
€100, 100 for a fight. 100 for a win, 50 for a loss.
I don't know how much he's getting paid now, but at the end it was funny. It was like they did the interviews kind of thing. They didn't do the interviews with go on the lads. Kieran just commented. They didn't do an interview with him, but they did an interview with the lad. They did an interview with the lad that won. And first thing man said, he's like, I don't know what fight those refs were looking at, but I didn't win that fight. That's his fight. He won that fight.
No way, he said it himself?
He said it himself, straight out. As soon as the interviewer came over, was like, oh, can I ask you a few questions about the fight? He just didn't even ask. It didn't wait for him to ask a question. He goes, I don't know what fight those refs were looking at, but that wasn't my fight. That was his fight. He won that.
Fair play to him.
When your opponent turns around and goes, he won that fight, you know he's won that fight. You've won that fight, like.
Do you remember GSP's last fight, where he won by decision, and he absolutely got smashed 4 rounds to 1? There's always a little bit of champions bias, you know?
Yeah.
In the UFC.
Let me see if I can actually find this. His profile picture is a beautiful armbar, him holding the guy in an armbar.
Oh, speaking of submissions, right? Brian Ortega was fighting on that card, right? Brian TCERK, Ortega, T stands for triangle. He is 9-0 in MMA now, and he is the protege of Rener Gracie, who is the grandson of the inventor of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's 9-0 now in MMA.
Oh yeah.
And then Khabib Nurmagomedov today said that he said that McGregor is going straight up to lightweight, straight for a title shot, because McGregor doesn't want to fight him. That's the bloke that I said. That's the bloke I know. Yeah, bullshit. That's the bloke that I said that would be McGregor's absolute hardest fight. That'd be the hardest fight that McGregor would ever have to fight, is if he gets a fight against Khabib. And if he goes up and fights Rafael dos Anjos, and if he beats him, you know who's ranked number 2 is Khabib. So there's a fight there waiting to happen. That's going to be some fight. That's McGregor's hardest fight. I reckon McGregor will beat him, but it'll be his absolute hardest fight. He has the best chance of beating McGregor because his last fight was against the lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos.
Yeah. And
he fucking ragdolled him. He battered him for 3 rounds. Absolutely battered him. He's from Dagestan, and his training partner growing up as a kid was a bear. There's videos of him when he's 8 years old wrestling a baby bear, and that bear is still his. Do you see that?
Yeah, seeing that. Yeah.
He still trains with the bear, and the bear is still his mate. His bear like rides shotgun in his truck and all.
It's like that fucking was it Chris Rock movie? Did you ever see that? Is it Brother Bear? No, it's not Brother Bear. What the hell is it? Oh, we bought it for the little lads because we went down to Wexford there. Is
it a cartoon?
It's like Toy Story kind of like animation movie. And he's like, you woman's a park ranger. Is
Ashton Kutcher in it?
Yeah, and he's the deer with the one fucking antler.
Yeah. That's a fucking deadly film.
Yeah. What the hell's that called?
Story or something like that. I don't know. I've no internet. I can't tell you. That's a great film. That is.
Yeah, the little lads.
I love that when the bear needs to go for a shit and he's like, I have to go to the toilet. And he's like, "Are you asking me?" He goes, "Where do I go?" He says, "Are you asking me where a bear makes in the woods?"
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Well, don't look now, but," and he just standing.
He's like, what do you what do you do when you need to go to the toilet? You know what? I can't remember. And as he's saying it, he's shitting. I don't really know what I do. Yeah, that's a great movie.
I was telling you. I was watching that Age of Ultron. It's paused over there. I was watching that with the boys because there's no internet, no UPC, so we're just watching wherever's on the hard drive. So I would gladly watch Age of Ultron every day until my internet gets fixed.
I'm looking at Iddy's fucking Idris's page. Idris is the lad who used to train. I'm looking at his Facebook page. Yeah. He hasn't posted it now in a while, but he's got a load of pictures from like a load of different fights now.
Like pictures that are put up since he's been away from Facebook, like ones that he's tagged in.
No, ones that he put up himself. Like he hasn't put up in a while since like maybe
he's an Irish
year.
lad with a Lithuanian name fighting in Canada.
Idris Anamashanahan.
Adam Shanahan.
And Anamashanahan. ANIMASHUAN.
And Adam as in like a name Shanahan. Excellent.
Yeah, he's real good, and he was really, really good. Like when he was fighting over here, I remember going to one of his fights, and we were sitting there, we were kind of like we were watching him. Like it started, you're breathing into the mic, something terrible there. Yeah, and he was pitting your man, he was clipping your man, he was knocking the man around and all, and he got your man onto the ground. And got him on his back, and he was in open guard, and he was dropping bombs, and it was coming like literally probably 20 seconds left of the round, and you could see he's like tiring out because he's just like dropping bombs because you have to clip in your man. He clipped him first, then took him down, and that's it. We thought it was going to be over. The ref was going to stop it, but he didn't. He was dropping bombs on him, and you could see he was getting tired. His arms were dropping like while he was throwing them, and your man caught him in a triangle. And as soon as he caught him in a triangle, he tried to spin out of it really quick. Your man spun with him and ended up in mounted triangle up above. Had one arm locked with his left hand and was just dropping rights on his face, like, and the ref ended it with about 4 seconds left of the round. And we went fucking mad. We were like, oh! And he was dominating, and he got the loss. I was like, that sucks.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nice win by a man, that triangle. That's how your man Ortega won the other night. He got a triangle in the third round. He has virtually no stand-up, but his ground game is one of the best in the world.
Nice.
What everybody says is he's a black belt, and he was going up against the black belt, but Ortega's black belt is a different kind of black belt. You know?
Oh yeah.
His trainers, like I said, their granddad is the person that invented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. He's a black belt in that. He's been there from the start.
Nice.
They're the ones, they teach Jiu-Jitsu to Navy SEALs and police officers and all that. And Ortega's one of the lads that goes and do it. And he did this thing, right? He got him down. He had your man kind of pulled guard when he was going down, right? And Ortega did 2 transitions in under a second, and then he got a beautiful triangle on him. But when he went for the triangle, he went like this around that way and put his arm around your man's knee, because he said as soon as anybody goes to triangle, the people always try and stand up and slam them, but if you grab their knee, you're not going anywhere. And then 3 seconds later, he tapped out. Oh, it's a great fight. Fight of the night, apart from the main event. But you should check out them fights. They were kick-ass.
Well, what I was shown when I was training with a triangle, is if they've got your arm right and they're going for a triangle, spin away from your arm. So if they've got your right arm, if you drop the bomb in right and they've got your right arm and they're going to do it, they're going to try to get your right arm across your neck, and that's what's actually going to choke you out pretty much. So spin away from it, right? So spin it to the left as fast as you can, like instant, just explode with it. and you're going to be left with, like, they're going to have the armbar opportunity, but like just try pull your arm as you spin, and you can like slip out and get back into open guard again.
Or they could have your back.
Or they could have your back if they're fast enough to scooch down, kind of thing. But that's the way we were taught, and that's what Eddie did. Eddie tried to do that. He caught your man's arm, and Eddie tried to spin, but your man spun with him, and ended up holding the triangle, and then ended up being mounted triangle on your man because he spun so much that like Eddie then was on his back on the mat, and your man was straight up and had his legs locked around his head and arm. His right arm was completely down by his side, he couldn't do anything. His left arm was kind of stuck up beside his head, and your man just kept dropping bombs on his face, and the ref had to end it, like, kind of thing. But yeah, Eddie was
sounds like a good fight.
Eddie was strange. Like he was short, right? He was probably only about 5'4", 5'5", maybe, but he was just built, absolute brick house. His calf muscles were like literally the size of my head. It's like training when you're doing the warm-ups and all that, and he's in front of you, you're just like looking down at the calf muscles, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's like watermelons in your legs, man. Like, it's just crazy. It's like the hardest muscle.
No, it's not fair.
Yeah, it's the hardest muscle to develop in your body, and he's got like ones bigger than my fucking biceps, like. And
he must work out like a motherfucker, did he?
Oh yeah, all the time. He was an amateur boxer for years, like, and then he transitioned from boxing into MMA, like. And we'd have to weigh in. You'd weigh as you get in, and you weigh as you get out, like. And I'd always weigh in at 67 and weigh out at 64, and he'd always weigh in at 70 and he'd weigh out at 70, or weigh in at 72, weigh out at 70, and he'd always drop down to like 64 to fight for the fight, like. So I was thinking, like, and then the trainer was telling me, he's like, I think you should like fight at your walking round weight, like 64 and all that. And I was like, but that means I gotta fight like people like him.
Yeah,
no,
people are cutting weight to go down.
I'm not fucking fighting him.
You only 64 kilos.
67.
I'm every bit of 88 right now, right?
You still there? You kind of froze.
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you froze there for a second. That would be a good time to start with. POBG's internet is gone in his house, so he's actually running off his phone. This is a call from his phone, so at certain points throughout the stream he might lose picture, he might lose sound. If you hadn't noticed, there was a few times there already that it's happening. It just happened a bad time there, but look at that upset face on him. Look how sorry he is that you have to.
Don't be mad at me.
Don't be hating. We'll still try pull off a Schmavo podcast for you, though.
Schmavo works so many ways, doesn't it?
It's so good, isn't it? It's so good, and it's so easy.
Schmavo, hashtag OnFleek. Sorry. Hey, listen to this, right? You know the whole New Year, New Me bullshit of 1st of January I'm going to be the best me I can be?
Yeah.
So I do a lot of that, right? So
slag it first and then go, yeah, but I do it.
yeah, I do that at the first of every month. I do that every Monday. I'm like, right, on Sunday night, I'm like, right, that's it. Tomorrow, no more, right? So, do you remember about 8 months ago, I got down to my target weight of 76 kilos, right? And that wasn't through mad exercise. That was through very sporadic, easy-paced gym work and cycling to work and working, right? But I switched it. It was mostly because of the water diet. Then I was able to hold on to that weight for ages, up until I started working where I'm working now, right? Which I won't say where I'm working for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
And then where I work now, I was cycling for the start and I kept my weight as it was. Then I started to drive. You know, if I'm in the weekends, so you can park in the car park, you may as well drive at the weekends. Then, if I get in early, if I get in before 7 o'clock, there's a few street parking spaces that you can get. And then when it got to like September, October, I started to lash around like this. Hear that?
Not really, no.
You know, so it's hurting down right now. I stopped cycling altogether, and I even bought another car.
Yeah,
and I've been driving to work since. And eating like a pig. And I have. Listen, you don't even step to me when it comes to excuses for not maintaining your weight or looking after yourself, right? So I work all the time. I start work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I finish at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, right? On Mondays, so daytime working out is kind of out the window unless I'm off, right? So why can't I work after? Well, why can't I work out after work? If the gym's open till 9 or 9:30 or 10 during the week. Well, on Monday, I have to bring the boys to kickboxing, and they're in 2 different classes. One is on, and then the other one is on. Then on Tuesday, I have to bring them to music, right? On Wednesday, they've got kickboxing again. On Thursday, they have GAA training. On Friday, they don't have that, but the missus is in work. And Saturday is match day, and you know I'll be working a lot Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm well up there with excuses, you know. So I saw this thing that was, I saw it on Facebook. It was close to where I work. It's in Sandyford, and it's like a one-on-one or one-on, say, a class of 2 or 3 people, like personal training, and it would be a high-intensity 12-week course that you pay for, and then continue on with a subscription, a monthly subscription after that. And they give you everything. They do all your diet for you. They give you your workout. They'll keep track of you. They'll call you and check up on you. All these type of things. But they didn't just do the diet for you. They show you how to do it. And they showed you when you should be eating your carbs and when you should be eating your proteins and which supplements to take. The whole lot. It was 100%, right? And because it's beside work, I was like, well, I could go over there. It's like I could walk to it from my place. It's 4 minutes walk from my work. I can go over there after work and do an hour 3 days a week, and I'd be able to commit to it. And they were like, right, come and do a free trial. And I was like, okay, I'll do a free trial. If it costs, say I pay like 33 or 30 or whatever it is now in the gym, I said if it costs less than 50, I'll think about it, you know. If it's a bit more than that, we'll weigh it out and see how it goes, you know.
What, a month or each class?
I pay for a month. I was like, look, if it's not more than double what I pay for the gym, it'll be worth it for the 3 months anyway, because I can pause the gym membership. I can, you know, you can put your membership on hold for a couple of months if you want, you know.
That's a fucking nice gym.
The Carlisle one where I am now, or the new one?
Yeah, the one that actually let you pause it.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's sound. The one I was in before in town does that as well. It's because a lot of people quit, but it's easier for them to come back. A lot of people come back in January or when the summertime is coming, you know. So I went in today, right? And you walk in and they have this damn joke there, right? To honey dick you into signing a contract, you know. And they ask all these questions about yourself. Oh, you know, where do you want to be? And, you know, why have you not reached your goals already? What would be your target weight? And I said I wanted to get down to this weight and then build back up on that, right? And they're like, okay. And I went in and I had this one-on-one session with this dude, and it was fucking brilliant. I was destroyed after it, right? It was a 20-minute class, and I was fucking wrecked after it. And then I went back into the dad joke. He was like, hey, you're a good candidate for this, you know, do you want to sign up? I was like, well, how much is it? I said, right, well, look, we're going to break it down for you first. And I was like, oh, here we go. And she goes, so, first of all, we'll give you the 12-week intense training with you know, the weight loss that you want to do. That's worth €2,100. Next, we give you the diet plan. That's worth 300. A diet plan. That's worth €350. Then we will give you this supplements, nutrition and dietitians program. That's worth this amount of money. Then we give you can work up to 3 classes per week. Each one of them classes is worth €42. That's for the first 12 weeks, blah, 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 blah. And that adds up to 3,250 quid for 3 months' work, and then, but because we're doing a special offer now, if you sign up now, you can get it for €2,300. Unless you want to pay cash right now, you can have it for €900.
Right. So basically what they did was they worked you out. They got a damp yoke to basically get you on your hands and knees, throw a saddle on your back, right? Hop on you, ride you around their desk for a little bit, and then hand you a bill for like $3.5 grand. Fuck that.
Yeah. But they say all these big figures, so that the €900 one is like, oh my god, really? Only €900 for 3 months of working out, you know?
Well, hang on. It would have been $3.5 grand, but if I just fork over my wallet right now, here you go, is 900.
I got my car for a few £100, but when it was new, it would have been €7,000 or €8,000.
Yeah. See this car brand new, 27,000. It's only 36 years old, and you can have it for easily €250.
There you go. NCT till next month.
Nice.
So that's a no. That's a no from me. But I was like, oh yeah, I'll think about it. I'll go and I'll, blah blah blah. She said, oh, okay. Do you want to sign a contract now, or
you know what you
how about I take the contract with me, and I'll look over it, and come up with a plan that suits me. Yeah, you do that. But you want to sign this one over here? No, thanks. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the workout was very good though.
I'd say
I'll be able to do that now in the gym.
Yeah. Just mirror.
Thanks for the thanks for the pointers.
That guy just showed me. I'm just gonna go off to my gym now and pay €36 a month to go and do the exact same thing, probably 3 days a week. Now you know what you need to do. You need to invest on a lot of spicy stuff, speed your metabolism up, and never have to worry about your weight, like me.
You think I don't eat spicy stuff? You've got no idea. Of spicy stuff.
Of spice.
Homie.
Is it, have you ever got your metabolic age tested?
No, I haven't, no.
I got mine tested.
But I'm already old as fuck, so it doesn't matter. What age are you in real life?
In the real life, outside this screen, I'm 31.
And what was your metabolic age?
14. So my body breaks food down at the rate of a 14-year-old. Hence the reason why
I match it with your maturity level.
Yes, they do.
Because I'd get it at 14 as well.
You know what's fucking hilarious as well. Like they did it in work. There was this like health week where they got in like dentists, they got in doctors, they got in these like nutrition specialists and massages and stuff, and we were all going in and getting our BMI test done and getting our metabolic age tested and that. I'm queued up outside, and this Scottish lad Barry's in front of me in the queue. He's like, "Oh, rocket, you can get there." And he's going in. He comes out and he goes into the canteen. I go in. I come out. I sit down in the canteen. He turns around and goes, "Yeah, what did you get?" And I was like, "I got 14. He's like, "Yes, 34, baby." And I was like looking and going like,
new high score.
Yeah, I was like, "Barry, how old are you?" And he's like, 28. I was like, "That's a bad thing, man." And he's like, "What?" And we're all sitting there at the table. I was like, "That means your body breaks food down at the rate of a 34-year-old. Wait, what?
Calories in, calories out. I'll just do it myself.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny. It was hilarious. He thought he was fucking brilliant. He's sitting there like, hands held. Thought, "Yeah, 34, baby." Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm not even 30.
yeah. Thinking it was like the greatest score he's ever gotten in his life. It was brilliant.
Oh God!
It's like someone playing.
Do you miss the big blue box, do you?
Oh yeah. I actually do.
Yeah.
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 Great place to work. I'm absolutely gutted because I was talking to a few of them. They got one of those Nutra Ninja juicing machines as a Christmas present. NutriBullet thing as a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And
Whopper.
not only that, they got 121% of a month's wages as a bonus.
What? They got more than a week's wages for a week?
Month's wages. 121% of a month's wages. I would have gotten well over $2,000 in a bonus, and they got it in a week. They got it in the Christmas month's wages as well, and they got paid before Christmas.
No, I got a lovely bonus. I got a lovely bonus in the restaurant last year, and this year I got nothing.
Yep, got nothing. I got put down on all fours, right? And they threw a saddle on all of our backs, and the upper management that got their bonus came into our store and jumped on and rode us around the reception desk. Is what they did to the bullshitting about.
I got permanent contract dangled in front of my face for months and then snapped away right before Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of the lads in my place that started with me, like I got my permanent contract signed, but he got his probation extended. They said that they're going to extend it for another couple of months, so that at any point they want to just go out the door, he's out the door.
Yep.
Good.
And I was thinking, like, two of the chefs of parties in work were like, but the two lads are on holiday, so are you holding me until they come back after Christmas? No. I said, well, then give me my contract then. And like, no, we'll talk in January.
When the two boys are back from the we'll talk to you in January.
Yeah, your job is 100% safe. This is just the way we do things here.
Shit.
Okay, yeah. So why not give me the contract then?
If it's 100% safe, there should be no problem. Yeah. We are creeping up on 53 minutes. So we is close to the
that
end.
Connection held up okay.
It did. There was only, I think, 3 spots where it went really bad. A couple of spots with a little crackling.
Well, look, I apologise for that, folks. I apologise for that. Okay? Hopefully y'all will forgive me. So look, at soon we'll be rocking a nice HD camera, get a new mic.
Oh yeah.
Or I'll get internet first.
Yeah. Get head outside and tell the lads that are digging up the road, please stop hitting my internet cable. I kind of need that. How am I going to go home and shoot people in the evening? You're going to make me come out with my airsoft rifle and shoot you.
I can show you my setup now, since we're going to finish the podcast.
Move it slowly.
Nestled. I was nestled in there in between the stick and the Black Ops boxer, and then
squashed against the kitchen wall,
sitting beside the back door on a gay little chair with duck and a leaf on it and 2 cushions.
Nice. Duck feather all the way.
We got it done.
We got it done. I think we hit all the topics. We had a little few rants here and there about some stuff.
Yeah.
But,
awesome.
That is episode 3 in the books. Awesome. In the books.
Where can we catch you, Chewy?
For anybody that wants to catch myself, I'm actually it is 20 to 12. I was going to jump on and stream tonight, but I'm not going to. It's more likely going to be tomorrow night that I'm going to be streaming. But right down below, the stream here is a couple of cards that I have set up. One is for my channel. So it's the YouTube channel that you can either catch me, my live streams. If you didn't catch them live, they get uploaded there. Peter,
www.com/Judy4666.
Yeah, and the other one is POBG's channel, where you can catch his highlights from his gaming, and eventually when he gets the streaming set up and he goes streaming.
Or did you see the video I put up yesterday?
No, didn't catch it.
No.
Let me see.
Can you put it up onto the corner screen?
Let me give that a shot now.
I promise I won't hit ourselves with a copyright strike.
Yeah, that's hopefully. Better not be a song in it.
There's no dick in it.
Let me see.
It's called hashtag wrong quote schmammer wants to.
I got it. Let me just see if I can get it up there now.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
For those of you listening in the car, I'm sitting inside a window. And Tune's going to get up my video that I put up yesterday and put it up into the small screen so you can do it. If you want to watch along with us, you can go to www.youtube.com/PTalkBJ and click on the first video. Also, you can find me on Twitter at PROPG, Figure OPG, and on Instagram at PROPG. How are you getting on there, Tubert?
Now, I have got
You
it
got
up.
it?
I've got it up, so we don't say nothing while it plays.
Use the force, Harry. I'm Batman. Expelliarmus! Hulk smash! Exterminate! Exterminate! Oh, you think darkness is your ally? I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. 'Tis but a scratch.
Pikachu!
Yeah, and I wouldn't have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. What do you mean the bank is out of money? I don't have your money. It's Bill's house and Fred's house. Hey, what you doing with my money, Fred? It's me, Mario. I'm a real boy.
Nice.
Again, for those listening in the car, that's the wrong people saying the wrong shit.
That's good stuff. That's
Thank you.
good
It's a pleasure
stuff.
and an honour as always.
Yep. Till
Bye, everybody. Slán. Thanks for tuning
next
in.
week.
Hit that download for us as well.
Hit the download, hit the subscribe, hit the like, whatever you're listening on, watching it on, or just on. Hit whatever button's available. See you folks next
Button
week.
smash. Take it easy. Slán.